Community transit is your right to.
Oops. Hi, Suyin. Hi, Dante. Hmm. Oh God. Okay. Well, what up, Neath? Neath? What lies beneath? Remember that movie? Harrison Ford. It was a fantastic film, if I recall correctly. Okay. It's great. I like it. It's probably not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. I mean, if you're expecting a sort of reskin of Genshin Impact, then it's not going to be that. Um, but it is an urban centered sort of, I would say, a blend of like GTA and Wuthering Waves and a little bit of Genshin Impact. Oh, fuck. What happened? The combat is, I would say, again, that is what I would consider to be. Damn it! I hope you're not in the middle of an ad right now. But the combat, I would say, is a pretty equal blend of Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact. It's a little bit more complex than Genshin, but quite a bit less sophisticated than Wuthering Waves is. Um, if that makes any sense. But yeah, you kind of have to try it out to find out for yourself if it's something that you would like. But I recommend it. I'm having a great deal of fun with it. I think it's, I don't know. I just think it's a cool game. It's a change of pace. There are some things that I miss and I wish that it had more of. I wish it had a little bit more overworld instances of combat. So so on your travels and during your main quests and side quests, you're not gonna find a lot of instances of combat. There will be boss battles at the end of main quests, like all gotcha games, but really there's only going to be a few little markers that you find, like this little marker right here. That is uh, a combat scenario. I can't remember what that one is. Let me see. Does it show me on the map? If I click it, yeah, that's the fucking octopus thing that I can't seem to nail down. You have to like catch it with your car or something crazy. I should probably go get my vehicle repaired. It's fucking trashed. Look at that. Oh man. Driving this beater right now. Well, it was a nice car when I bought it, but I keep crashing it. Whoa. Alright, how do I catch this fucking octopus? Yeah, it is. The explorative side of it is interesting. It's fun, but it is not as... I mean, and we're only in the initial patch, right? So it's hard to say for sure because, you know, like it. I'm interested to see what like patch 1.1 and 1.2 are going to have in terms of map expansion, and if it's all going to just continue to be big city, you know, urban exploration where the only real like treasure that you find is through what they call anomaly hunts, where you go and fight these I don't know, various enemies that you find throughout the map, and you can obtain a treasure through killing them, but there's not that many of them. And so the so again, there's not that much combat. Damn it. There's not that much combat when it comes to overworld. And as a result, exploration, it's really just you have your like Oculus type thing where you find a specific collectible and turn it in at a they call it the witch's house. You go to the witch's house and turn in these oracle things. And then there's several other types of fun little events and you know, scavenger hunt type things that you do for exploration. There's not a lot in the way of puzzles, though. You know, Genshin and Wuthering Waves have a lot in the way of puzzles. Whoa! Wait, so where is this octopus? It just keeps taking me on this longer goose chase, and you never catch it. It must need to be a certain time of day or something. I'm not seeing anything. Meanwhile, I'm just like destroying my car. It says it's right behind me. Where? Is that it? That's it. So I found him. Hey. All right. So it is giving you big emphasis on just explore without much of puzzle and combat. Yeah. Not that there isn't any of that, but I do find that to be probably the most underwhelming part of the game, is that there's, you know, because if you're, again, if you're playing a, like, for at least for me, if you're playing a gacha title, and you're pumping at least time and energy into it, if not money, then you at least want to get your money's worth, your time's worth, your energy's worth with the characters that you acquire. These limited characters that are, thus far, the two that they've released are both, I think, well designed and worthy of those titles, but like, I need to see more in the way of combat. I'm not playing Infinity Nikki, you know? Like, I'm collecting characters because I want engage in combat in which to use them. And so So I do want to see more in that respect, and I think that we will. So, but you know, some of that still remains to be seen. So those that little mark on the map right there that I'm climbing towards is the bird, which is the Oculus collectible type thing. Let's see where it is. Looks like it's down here actually. There it is. I need to do something here. We need to get my car repaired. Yeah, that's all I had to do. Living Waves is your first gacha game and just playing it for 3 days. You really used to From Software titles since you've only been playing those games. Well, I got rough news for you. If you're used to playing From Software, and I'm sure you already know this, but you just can't expect that level of craftsmanship from other devs. You will come across it once in a while, and I'm not saying that Kuro doesn't provide like a superior product in Wuthering Waves. They do. It's a phenomenal game by virtually any metric. You know, you can pick apart you can nitpick at little things. However, I don't think it's ever really fair to compare games to From Software games, even the Souls-like titles. Like, I tried to play Lies of P. I remember that game, Lies of P. And first of all, I just didn't like the main character. I could not find myself using that little twink kid as a main character. It was not for me. What happens if I pet the little kitty? Yo. Hi. But Lies of P is the best by community standard. Even then, it was underwhelming. Yeah, that's what I thought. And so it is kind of like if the standard, a lot of gamers are like this too. Like if your standard is From Software, then you kind of got to only play From Software games, which is rough because they have a lot of great games, but then you're going to find yourself just replaying old games. So I was kind of like that, but I decided to start to broaden my horizons, and then I eventually played Genshin Impact, and that was my first gacha game.
The wind's just right.
And games like wuwa and Genshin also do have very challenging endgame modes. It's just different because, you know, From Software games, which are more traditional style RPGs, the entire game is a challenge. You know, everything from overworld enemies to, you know, dungeons and boss battles at the end of dungeons, and even the mid boss at dungeons, and all of it is meant to be incredibly challenging. And these games are just not like that. The main story quests, the boss battles are too easy. I mean, in Wuthering Waves, I don't think it's even possible to die during the boss battles in the main quest. So it's really the end game that you're playing for. When you're playing to be competitive and challenge yourself, you're playing end game, and that's really it. That one's locked. Oh. Damn, that's a lot of money just to do that. Sensors coordinate control with higher sensitivity response to brake spinning wheels. No. Fuck that. They sell other cars here? I think just having my car fixed is good enough. You can't seem to find a game that gives you the same type of experience as Elden Ring. Skyrim was close, but yeah. Skyrim. Have you played The Witcher 3? You could play The Witcher 3. I would say that's probably closer than Skyrim. Skyrim was great, but Witcher 3 was better, in my opinion. The only difference is the biggest knock against The Witcher 3 is that you have to use Geralt. You know, you basically have to use the main character, and he's your only option. But he's a cool main character, honestly. So like, I didn't even have any complaints about using Geralt. Geralt is a great main character. So they let you change his hairstyle, which is cool. So, but anyways, 806, 878. I need 72,000 fawns. Level that up. Oh wait, hold up. Damn it. Yeah, the exploration and the map development and world, I don't know, just how vast that world was and how unique the different regions were. It takes a minute to get into. It requires some patience, for sure. Snowy latte. Okay. I think we have to put that on the menu. Cause watch a lava moose. Yeah, I do need snowy latte. Okay. There's a couple birdies around here. Probably up on the fucking bridge too. With my luck. Damn. There's this. Must be up there or something. Or like, what is it, on top of this building? The fish again.
Did I just pick up something incredible? Riding the wind.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Riding the wind.
Okay. You completed 3.3 and you did one part of exploration 2. Yeah, that's about what I did. I completed the 3.3 main quest and I did a fair amount of side quests. And I'm going to do a little bit more tonight after I'm done screwing around here. After I'm done robbing some banks.
There are instructions right on the screen to guide you. Hello there. Are you here? Yes, of course. Please wait a moment.
Let's see if I can get like 70,000 fawns here.
Heist competition. First, let's hear a few words from the organizer, Giovanni Dvorak. Can you keep up with the wind?
Damn, come on, there's nothing in here. Oh, whoops.
I'm here, Coco.
Damn. You know, there's no gold, guys. Where the fuck is everything? Is the giant pile? Ah!
Here comes the whirlwind. Did you need something?
What a complete waste this was. This has been a shit run. Aw, damn it.
It'll only be a moment.
need to warm yourself up a bit.
What did you do to the boy?
Oh no.
The city's mine! Flix and rupture. Turn it. No stop. Can you keep up with the wind?
Where's the gold drops? The fuck?
No stop. Wind, strike like thunder.
$77, $8, $10. Let's heal our sweet Hotori. We're so sorry. So sorry that I killed you like that, Hotori. All right. That's not too bad. Like 450,000 bonds. All right.
What's that smell? Smells amazing.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Go to Withering Waves. I don't have the energy to do. I keep saying I'm gonna find the time to do some main quest in NT. Maybe I'll do that on my own time. I'm gonna be with the kids this in the next couple days. I might not be streaming tomorrow night. Might have to wait till Monday night or Tuesday night to see me back, but I might get some main quest of NT out of the way because I don't think that's all that exciting to stream for people. I don't know. I see some other streamers do it and I just don't get it. Like who wants to sit and watch an entire especially NTE, which is very dialogue heavy and not so much combat or puzzle or exploration heavy when it comes to questing. So yeah. So I'm like, some of that I could probably just take care of in my own personal time. But anyways, I'm gonna run an ad break on Twitch and go have a cigarette while this is loading. Oh, I never get, man. Never. Hmm. Not on the board. So Rika rolled a 0 or something? She didn't go at all? Where's the finish line? The castle there? So Rika's right there at the finish line. Oh, Oh, because Denio was on top of Sigurika. Oh, man. That sucks. Oh, this is the loser bracket. So they all have the exact same odds. Frolova. Do you really get much for winning? I mean, what's the difference? I don't really see much in the way of a difference or a benefit. You still get all the rewards for supporting a cube and confirming the results, right? So what the fuck is the difference? Seems kind of stupid. You know, 850. We get to 1,000. We get that. That's exciting. That is very exciting. Did I get something else? Oh. I can't believe I'm already past the 50% mark on that because I haven't really done that much yet. I'm gonna do a little bit of wuwa, a little bit of more wuwa testing, or not even so much testing, but see if we can best that points total. Wonder if we reversed teams, how that would look. Like that. Let's try that. The warrior, I am the warrior, and victory is mine. Okay, here we go. All right, so we basically matched Imeth's score on the front half, I think, or right around thereabouts. So let's see if we can get to work and improve the second half.
Attack formation hopper modules ready. Access confirmed. Structural override initiated. Authorizing maximum output. Processing complete. Drive safe. Special delivery. Go boom. New look. Whirling up. Evil repels. Blade cleaves the night. Peril burst in light. The world is mine to guard. Objective lost. From the fly high. Truth, reach the cosmos. Head down. Cluster cannon ready. The savior rises. Assuming master control. Guiding structural override initiated. Stars, hear my queries. Order executed. Drive safe. Tie a bow and call that my signature. Check this out. Woohoo! Mark! Whirling up. Starlight over the seas. Scorch through the void. Heroes on. Lights up. Lions check. Smile. Sparks. Ignite the world. Snap. Light wings activated. Stars shine tonight. Assuming master control. Structural override initiated. Initiating criticality protocol. Attack confirmed. Drive safe. Don't blink. You'll miss the best part. Go over here. Woo! One more. Hey, where's the fire? Whirling up. From the sky. Souls sing in harmony. To the savior's victory. Light show of the finale. Fire. Order confirmed. Come on. Stars, light up tomorrow. Pierce through. Body limit unlocked. The savior rises. Assuming master control. Structural override initiated. Authorizing maximum output. Locked in. Order executed.
Nope. Came up a little short there. I have no idea, but using a lesser quality token probably isn't helpful. We're going to try Mornier on this team.
Weapons free. Command mode.
This is all useful info to have, right?
Override initiated.
What sleeps within bamboo
No, this is ugly. I think I need to renew this.
Processing complete.
What sleeps within bamboo? Behold, mandate calls. Judgment falls.
Let me.
My move
My
is the
friend.
blade.
Leg cannon. Straight to the stars. Assuming master control. Structural override initiated. Authorizing maximum output. Order executed.
What sleeps within bamboo?
All right, let's restart that.
Command mode engaged. Structural override initiated.
What sleeps within bamboo? My move is the blade.
Assuming master control. Stars, hear my queries. Processing complete.
What sleeps within bamboo? Behold, display. Mandate calls. Judgment falls. Step forward. My move is the
My
blade.
friend. Leg cannon. True name. Illuminate. Assuming master control. Structural override initiated. All units fired. Authorizing maximum output.
No, that's not the case at all. If you have Mornier's S1, she functions in any team. She's basically the same as Shorekeeper.
Is mine to take. Break like bamboo.
Let me.
My move is the blade.
My friends. This is it. Straight to the stars. Assuming master control.
But sucks. We need to rework that. How do we do that? Switch. Put Mornier there. And then we'll use Shorekeeper on this team. No. Damn it. Problem is this thing is not nearly as powerful as either of these, so that's the hardest part about increasing. What's up, Mohi Gamer? How you doing? Yeah, that's the toughest thing about trying to best my score is I am obviously decreasing the damage ceiling quite a bit by using the the weaker tokens, but maybe we can do it. I don't know. We'll see.
Command mode engaged. Guidance ready. Structural override initiated. Lifeline fly. In the blink of an eye.
Let there be snow. Sakura incinerate. Burn this self away.
Assuming master control. Structural override initiated. Initiating criticality protocol. Order executed. Dead center locked in the blink of an eye. Dismantle.
Damn it, really need her burst there. Come on.
Your end. This ends here. Break apart.
Come on, where's that world famous AoE?
Too late to escape. A life as fleeting as the first snap. For all wishes spoken, this vessel I offer.
Assuming master control. Structural override initiate. Stars, hear my queries. Guidance ready. Processing complete. In the blink of an eye. Nothingness. Deconstructed. Structural collapse. Eye of unraveling. Connection severed.
You can trust me. You should have run. Take your final dive into none. Follow my moves if you can.
Ah,
Roam above the inferno, gazing at the snow.
well, they didn't give us extra damage for that.
Assuming master control.
Just need to be a little bit faster here.
All targets in sight. Structural override initiated.
Let there be snow. May the Sakura incinerate. Burn this self away.
Assuming master control. Structural override initiated. Authorizing maximum output. Order executed. Lifeline blocked. In the blink of an eye. Nothingness. Deconstructed. This ends here. Dead center locked. Connection severed.
You should have run. A life as fleeting as the first snap. Wait for the moon to snow. Be gone. Fading moon. Waning moon. Follow my moves if you can. Roam above the inferno, gazing at the snow.
Assuming master control. Structural override initiated. Initiating criticality protocol.
What's up, dude?
Guidance ready. Processing complete. This man in the blink of an eye. Come. Meet
Oh, we just whiffed? God. What up, DiCapo? Leonardo DiCaprio? See, the other thing that's lame, though, is that you've got... Well, yeah. I mean, this is kind of lame, actually, because you have three golden tokens. And really, you need Chiso to run either of these two teams. And I guess you could potentially do Luke on this, but Luke sucks in wuwa. We can give Luke another try. I ran Luke, I think the last 2 patches, I gave him a shot and with this token. And the results were not super encouraging. But you could do that. And then we could do Mornier down here and see how this token performs. I don't have particularly high hopes, though.
Hover modules ready.
Come on. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Attack formation command mode engaged. Guidance ready. Leave it to me. Structural override in the drive state. That's all you got, Mark. One more. Need a ride, sweetheart?
Pain relief initiated. Rise anew. Entombed in daybreak. I deliver merciful death.
Assuming master control. Stars, hear my queries. All units fire. Structural override initiated. Attack confirmed. Drive safe. Don't blink. You'll miss the best part. Check this out.
Immediate procedure. Ash takes form. Time to incise. Return to silence. My scalpel etches your epitaph.
Assuming master control. Structural override initiated. Authorizing maximum output. Order executed. Drive safe. Special delivery. Go boom. Go over here. Hey, where's the fire?
Struggling only pains you more. Game over. Rot resected. Blink, and agony ends. I bestow eternal peace. Split full.
Assuming master control. All units initiating criticality protocol. Structural override initiated. Processing complete.
Yep. Yeah, not even close to him. Yeah. Yeah, but it's still Luke doesn't suck, but he sucks in wuwa. Yeah. He doesn't suck, but he sucks in Whimpering Waste. There's no question about that.
nature. Check this out. Hey, where's the fire? Whirling up. Blade cleaves the night. Peril purged in light. Light show of the finale. Fire.
Order confirmed.
Smile.
Sparks. Ignite the world. Body limit unlocked.
The savior rises.
Where's that intro skill? What the fuck?
Assuming master control. Structural override initiating criticality protocol. Drive safe. Guided to get special delivery. Goes boom. Go over here. Whirling up. Souls sing in harmony.
To the Savior's victory!
Feather drones, come on.
Stars, light up tomorrow. Cluster cannon ready.
The savior rises. Assuming master control. Structural override initiated. Stars, hear my queries. Attack confirmed. Drive safe. Don't blink. You'll miss the best part. Check this out. One more. Need a ride, sweetheart? Whirling up. Starlight over the seas.
Scorch through the void!
Our heroes on. Lights up.
Climax.
Man, if I just had a couple more seconds. I think I could do it. I think I could do it if I just had a couple more seconds. 'Cause that seems to be the point total I get almost every time. But I think I need to dart through the first rotation a little faster.
Alpha modules ready. Drive safe. Whirling up. Ren. Hey. Assuming master control. Structural override initiated. Authorizing maximum output.
Damn.
And call that my signature. Check this out. One more. No look. Early on. Blade cleaves the night. Peril purged in light. Heroes on. Lights up. My legs checked. From the sky. Feathers, come on. Stars, light up tomorrow. Head down. Body limit unlocked. The savior rises.
That's crazy. Even worse? That's crazy. Shut up, Imeth. I don't want to fucking hear it out of you.
Hover modules ready. Drive safe. Go over here. Marked. Hey, where's the fire? Whirling up. Evil repelled. Assuming master control. A structural override initiated. Initiating criticality protocol. Attack confirmed. Drive safe. Special delivery. Go boom. Whirling up. Soul sing in harmony. To the Savior's victory! Smile! Sparks! Ignite the world! Cannon ammo! Cluster cannon ready! The Savior rises! Assuming master control. Structural override initiated. Authorizing maximum output. Guidance ready. Locked in. Order executed. Drive safe. Locked in. Don't blink. You'll miss the best part. Go over here. One more. No look. Whirling up. Starlight over the seas. Scorch through the void. The world is mine to guard. Objective logged. Come on! Stars, light up tomorrow. Body limit unlocked. The Savior rises. Hey. Assuming master control. Structural override initiated. Stars, hear my queries. Attack confirmed. Drive safe. Special delivery.
You were running behind now. Not gonna make it to another Imeth rotation, obviously.
Whirling up. Blade
I get this part in. But
Peril, purged in light. Welcome light to the finale. Fire! Order complete.
looks like 3780 is, or 3880 is the best I can do. What was it? 3780 and then 3860. Well, oh well. I don't want to piss myself off anymore, so I'm gonna leave it at that. We'll go do some dimmer plane stuff.
Roving among the stars.
No, I know I did. It's I just like to see if I can best my personal score for the round. Yeah, the rewards obviously I can always easily clear the rewards, but I like to see how high I can how high I can get the score. It seems in a lot of cases in wuwa though that Frolova is like one of the only characters that is token proof. Like as long as, and she'll always have at least some kind of generalist token. But most of the other characters, it's like if you want to, you know, if you want as high a score as possible, you're probably gonna need a fucking, you know, like in this patch. Okay, I'm trying to pick him up. There we go. You know, you're gonna need Hyuki, or you're gonna need Imith, or maybe both. Not to get the rewards, but if you want like a mega high score. I think I have enough seeds to turn in. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, I did the Matrix, yeah. Yeah, the Matrix is my favorite endgame mode. Hell yeah. It's my favorite day of the patch. Oh wait, we got a little thingy-majig here too. Oh, I'm so bad with this. There we go. All right. I need to invert it. That's why. Need to invert it. I need to invert the controls. Because down is up and up is down. What I'm used to. Oh wow. That's how retardedly easy they make this shit though. Look at that. That was like retard level performance and they gave me a S rank. I'll take it. The 7 mil challenge.
If I take these?
You don't know how negative statuses work, you're saying? I mean, those are pretty easy to understand if you just there's only a couple of them. Glacio Chafe, Fusion Burst, Spectrofrazzle, Arrow Erosion. But what's the 7 mil challenge? Is that like...
I'm faster in my mech, you know.
I don't think that's an official... Yeah, there's the Glacio Fusion 7 mil challenge. Only one. I missed this rotation.
Roving among the stars.
Great Miser. What? What's it talking about? Is that Miser? Who's Miser? Where's this? Is that this robot here? Who's that
Roving among the
Miser?
stars.
$7 million challenge, like what though? 7 million damage with the buff? Is it just a like highest DPS number?
I'm faster in my mech, you know. Roving among the stars. Ah.
Ah. Deal 7,000 fusion burst or glacial chafe damage to enemies in a single battle. Oh. I guess I did not do that yet. Yeah. This one, all I need is 58. I think I got to like 54 or something my first run. Let's see if I can do that though. Let's see if I can hit 7 mil. Does it mean 7 million total damage in one battle? I'm sure I can do it with fusion burst. We'll try a fusion burst first. Let's see. I actually prefer SK.
Look, a laser sword.
You have Imeth S6R5.
Pretty cool, right?
Damn. That's heavy. I don't my Imeth is S4 R1. I don't R5 any weapons. I don't also don't S6 any characters, but in Genshin, like I find that sometimes like it's not overkill to it's not overkill to S6 or to C6 a character because Stygian Onslaught is so challenging. But I do think that's the case. There are a lot of players that are whales, or even if they're not whales, but they do S6 some characters, where they will just admit to you outright, like you just said, they're too lazy or just don't really care to understand the mechanics, and the game is fun for them if they just S6 the character or S6 R5 or whatever, and then the character does hella damage. They don't really have to worry about reading the novels under the skill tree page, all that craziness. They just play the game, you know. Yeah, I guess. People will call me a whale when they see my account, and I'm like, yeah.
Loading. Astral modulation. Blood vial blocked. In the blink of an eye. Combat mode. Dismantle. Nothingness. Deconstructed. Structural collapse. Cutting through the numbers. Whirling up. Evil repelled. Souls sing in harmony. To the Savior's victory. The world is mine to guard. Objective lost.
Come on, Imeth, get your fucking bitch ass up.
Drones assemble. From the smile.
Wow.
Ignite the world. Cannon body limit unlocked. The Savior rises. Error. Oath from the heart. Loading. In war with time.
Right, that's right, exactly. Bro, people hate on me so much. They will see. I'll have people come on to my stream and see me. Like this happened when I was playing wuwa with Sigrika last patch, and I was putting up big numbers, and they were like, "Oh, your Sigrika's S6R5, you fucking whale." And I'm like, "Well, first of all, my Sigrika is S3R1, so and no, I'm not a whale. You're a fucking idiot. You're a jealous little bitch. Okay? I am not some rich dude living in a mansion. It's a hobby. I enjoy this game. Why don't you quit fucking shaming me about it, you jealous little pussy?" So, I got a lot to say about that. Who knew that the gacha community could be as toxic as it is? I mean, I knew that video game communities in general are toxic, but I didn't realize just how toxic some of them are until I really kind of delved a little bit deeper into it. I thought it was just like Reddit toxicity, but sometimes it's kind of everywhere.
The savior rises. Vow from the soul, loading in war with time. Lifeline plucked. Eye of unraveling in the blink of an eye. Come, meet your end.
Right? Yeah.
The shopkeeper. This name
I don't think that was enough to do it. No, they don't. I wish they would tell you how close you are getting. I think when Denia comes out, I'll be able to do it with Fusion Burst, but that must be a whale flex, because I don't see I don't really see a scenario where I could play that a whole lot cleaner and get better overall damage from Imyth. But when, you know, Denia adds Fusion Burst herself. Yes, that's true. I can do that. No, not necessarily. I just like Shorekeeper. A lot of people are saying Lene. Lene's fine too. But when it comes to End State Matrix, I like to save Lene for like a Luke team, because you can only use Lene once. You can use Shorekeeper twice, obviously. Although you do need Shorekeeper. You prefer to have Shorekeeper with the Sigrika team too. You prefer to have her with Phoebe. It's hard. She can't be 10 places at once. They did release Mornier. Mornier, you need her S1 for her to be as competitive as Shorekeeper. They need to release another general support. Think about how many teams that would open up in this game mode here. If they added another Shorekeeper style, universal support, but maybe that has a little bit of a different kit that, let's say, is kind of like Chiso, where there's some negative status stuff, but also has like an echo resonance mode and maybe a tune rupture resonance mode as well. Like has like 3 resonance modes, something cool like that. Like that would be a unique, fun idea. I think they would make a lot of money on a character like that too. I can sue the demo resonator tab. What do you mean sue them? I can take them to court? Oh, use the demo. You can use the demo resonator tab for max. No, I know that. Yeah. I mean, my character, yeah, I use all that. Usually I burn through all these characters first. And then I use my best units. But for now, because I'm not working on... at some point I will get up to over the 59,000. But I don't feel like doing all that right now. That's a lot of work. And it's a lot of headache too. It's a lot of trial and error and, you know, min-maxing. But the reason I like Shorekeeper for Hyuki teams and for Imith Fusion Burst teams right now is not that the damage is necessarily higher. It's that Shorekeeper has the shortest field time. So it just allows for maybe maybe half of a rotation more from your main DPS. Whereas, because Shorekeeper's rotation is like 3 seconds long. Linnea's is like 7 or 8 seconds. So Mornier's is like maybe 5 seconds or 6 seconds. And so when you add that up over a 2-minute period, in TOA it doesn't really matter. TOA is so easy, but in wuwa and End State Matrix, I do feel like I notice that difference, and that's why I think Shorekeeper still... I mean, I got a higher score. Like, okay, we can try them all. Maybe does it... I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right too. And try them all. Your Imith has 99% crit rate. Cause my echoes are sloppy. They're not good. They're not all double crit. I don't min-max like that. I just don't. You know that. If you watch my videos, you know that. Like I said, rules for thee and not for me. Don't worry about my shit. I'm too lazy to go back and fucking farm echoes like religiously. Sometimes I do. Like you saw, I did that. I improved my my what's his ass. I improved my Chiwon echoes, and that was a huge step for me to go back and actually finish off a character that I had been working on for a while and had kind of set to the side, but I knew that I needed to, because I was having energy problems with him. So I was like, I need to fix this. But with a lot of these characters, I just forget about it. So, anyways.
Drive safe. Tie a bow and call that my signature. That's all you got. No, look. Lifeline, flock. The blink of an eye. Fire and battling. Come, meet your end.
Get your ass up.
Stress point mapped. Connection 7.
You can trust me. You should have run.
Yeah, not even close.
As the first.
Outlaw blue. Apollo orange. Hazard.
Yeah, no. Yeah, maybe if I do improve upon those, then I can crush that, and I can hit that 7 mil. But I mean, if you think about it, how much
Got a long
is each nuke doing? Is like
a laser
a million. 83, 231. You're at 99 to 225. Hey, it's not like that's that. 83 is not that bad for crit rate. And look, okay, we need to talk. Dante. What damage? Oh, what I was just talking about when I said the nuke? Yeah, that would be considered fusion burst damage when she's in that mode. Okay, Dante, we need to talk now. So when you, and this is another reason that I don't ever have put 99% crit rate on my DPS unless their Sonata set has some kind of different dealio, but Hyuki has the same kind of buff on her Sonata set. Look, 20% crit rate, so you're overcapping on crit by 20%. For me, even with my 83% crit rate, I'm overcapping by 3% for a good chunk of her rotation. So really, actually, she's like right in the sweet spot right there. If anything, it would be nice to shave that down to 80% and get that up a little bit, but I'm satisfied with that. The energy regen is good. If anything, the attack maybe could stand to be a little bit higher. That's interesting. Well, we can read, and again, this is what's so funny about this game is like
Good thing I've got time to check every box.
understanding all of it. Okay. Dealing fusion damage. Okay, this is Hemphaloidic Finale. This is the nuke. Guessing this skill depletes all synchronization rate and resonance rate, dealing fusion damage, and ends the Heavenfall Edict Unbound state and Seraphic Duo state. Maybe the Forte circuit will tell us exactly what kind of. So the fusion burst is dealt. Okay. In resonance mode, fusion burst, when resonators in the team inflict fusion burst, inflict one stack of fusion trail for 30 seconds, stacking up to 30 times while in combat. When the fusion burst on targets near the active resonator reaches 0 stacks, Inflict 1 stack of fusion burst if the targets have more than 5 stacks of fusion burst. Trigger fusion burst based on their max stack limit and remove all of their stacks. Yeah, it is funny that it doesn't really specify, but as I understand it, when enemies have a fusion burst marker on them, which basically when Chisa plants the Havoc Bane on them, then Imith is the catalyst that switches that from have regular Havoc Bane to Fusion Burst, and Chisa allows the stacks to go from 3 to 6, I believe, and that basically all damage dealt is considered Fusion Burst damage. But I don't know that means that when you do, maybe it's not apples to apples with like, you know, your 3 million nuke doesn't mean. I don't know. That's a good question. You're right, Son Goku. Yeah, there's so much fucking reading in these. I don't know. I kind of appreciate having people on stream tonight that are like totally agreeing with me that this is insane. And I mean, I just loved to see like the nerdy dude who's like, oh, yes, this is what this means. And really, it could all be summed up in about 5 sentences, like the entire kit. It's like, okay, you do a couple skills, you apply this, and then you do a burst, and then you apply this, and then you hit their echo skill, and that does this, and, you know, it increases crit rate for teammates or whatever. But it doesn't need to be so overly complicated. I think it just frustrates people more than anything. I know it frustrates me. Everyone's just quick rotation. Yeah. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's quick swap. Oh yeah, both of those resonance modes are so complex. Yeah. I love the new the term that's been coined recently. The nuke meta is what people are calling it now. And really it is. Every new resonator has a nuke. I mean, even Lene kind of has a nuke. Her plunge is sort of nuke-ish. Right, yeah, exactly. Just push the damn button. I mean, and that is kind of how it is. It's like, here's like, when this button glows, you press it. It sort of is like that. I mean, there's more to it, and there's... Okay, here's some support staff. I don't understand what's going on with this guy. Why is he crying? Joss. Yeah, that's true. I know. Gaming has changed so much. And like it's obviously it's come a long way. Like there's a lot that's very impressive about video games nowadays, but at the same time, like yeah, you're right. Just a lot has changed. A lot has changed. Fucking hate.
Huh? I heard something.
I heard something. Joss. Just to stand on Kuro's side of complexity on the kids. Yeah. I mean, in other games, it is so funny seeing like Neverness to Everness try to do that, and nobody can do it like Kuro. Like NTE has actually kind of found a sweet spot where like the kits have some complexity to them, and like there are character kits that I don't quite understand yet in the game, and I need to I definitely need to, I guess, study it, which is crazy. Like, who wants to study a video game? But I guess you have to. Have I played Poe 2? I have not. You decided to complete one area first, then go to the next Nexus Beacon. Yeah, I'm just kind of randomly running around Dimmer Plains. What is Poe 2? Path of Exile 2? No, I have not. What is that? Is it just a open world RPG? I've been asking myself, like, am I getting sick of gacha games? I mean, I'm not, but then at the same time, like, just a little bit I am. It's a Diablo, like, maybe I would like something like that. Like, something that's just shake it up a little bit. As Lene says, shake it up! I thought about downloading like what was I thinking about playing? Oh, the Ease series. Fantastic games. And I know I don't remember if it's out yet or not. Endless grind, zero reward. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is kind of the thing with these games is like there's plenty of grinding to be done, but there are rewards. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Even if it is that they just keep you coming back for more, and you eventually become a slave to these companies. I mean, I'm a full-on slave. I'm Kuro's bitch. They have literally made me their bitch. Eternal life, the answer to all things. Yes. 42. You say you want iMyth. Well, you may be waiting a little while. I don't know. Because the Sentinels tend to not rerun super often. Well, Cartithia's only rerun once since she debuted, right? They basically only run once a year. Or like every 9 months, maybe. Whereas like other characters run like every other patch. Dude, Chisa has ran like 3 or 4 times since she debuted. She's ran at least 3 times since November. So that's November, that's 6 months. So Chizo runs every 2 months. Meanwhile, Sentinels run like every 9 to 10 months. So you may be waiting for a little while on iMyth. You might want to, I mean, if you're F2P, like pure F2P, then you could save and just skip out on whoever else until she comes, but you might be waiting a while and you could be missing some other great opportunities in the meantime, but you could get another character now and still have plenty of time to save for iMyth. She is Sentinel now before she... Right, but you know what I mean. She is a Sentinel level resonator. Yeah, a lot of time, I think. What it's been... When did iMyth come out? In 3.1. We're in 3.3. So I think that you're looking at probably at least, I would say, like 3 more patches till she reruns. And it could be more than that. It could be like 4 patches. Possibly. I tend to kind of agree with you on that Hiyuki could also be a character that doesn't rerun very often. Now that they've added Glacio Chafe, though, and you now have two of the top 3 basically DPS in the game need Chisa, or iMyth doesn't, but Hiyuki kind of does, and iMyth would like to have her. Now, they're rerunning Chisa for the 3rd time in 6 patches, or 3rd time in 5 patches. And so you gotta feel like they're probably not going to run her for a while, and she's suddenly very, very important to have on your account. So they've really put a lot of people in kind of a bind. So, or no, she just did run. She's not running now. What am I talking about? Because she ran... No. Wait. Or no, she's about to run. She's about to run. Yeah, I haven't played that, so none of that means anything to me. Alpha Crimson Wave, new frame, inverted crown. It sounds like Kuro stuff, but I have no idea what it means. Are those characters' names? I was like, this is the longest conversation ever. What the fuck's going on? Talk to Reynard. Yo, Rainy, what's up, brother? Well, what is the meeting time tomorrow? What is that? Damn it. Okay. Doesn't tell me what the time is. Damn. 811.
Huh? I heard something.
Wait, where's the tape? I missed a tape. Here it is. Yeah. I hate these. I'm terrible at this. That's so stupid. When I say jump, you jump. You say how high. You slut. Fuck you. I hate these. What do we get? Do we get enough? A? No. No. No, sir. What? I said restart. Okay. Are you kidding? This is stupid as fuck. And then, good God.
Bad time.
That is ridiculous.
A finding with some practical value.
There you go, buddy. At least this new region does feel like it has a lot to do. It feels like they packed a lot into this. So that I like.
Threat detected.
Oh wait, there's a threat detected. I want to see the threat. Who was it? What do they want? Oh, or not. Where was the threat that you detected, Mornay? Oh, it was right here.
Command mode engaged. Structural override initiated. Initiating criticality protocol.
Oh, come on.
Modules ready. Locked in. Drive safe. Go over here. Mark.
Woo.
Tie a bow
Oops.
and call that my signature.
You hate flying once? What do you mean just flying once?
Huh? I heard something. One more.
I was saying, isn't there more? They're right here.
Whirling up.
You missed that guy? One thing that is nice that Kuro decided to do, though, was the Stratagate shit is just that they make us fight a black hole just to seal the goddamn door to outer space again. Flying once are those bike track, which includes wings, difficult to control. Oh, yeah. I just did one of those a little bit. Yeah, they're kind of annoying. I just don't like the handling of the bike as much as just regular flight from Renacida. I wish they just gave us that. But there are some reasons I find it cool also. Oh, let me pick up this side quest.
You can count on me.
Oh, looks like I gotta deal with these cocksuckers first.
Leaves the night. Peril purged in light. Crash now.
Ah! There's no way that you just picked up my mech form. Body slammed me. Did you? One thing I like about what they did though with Imith's Sonata set was that it has a dual it has like a dual function, so whether you play her as Fusion Burst or Tune Rupture, you don't have to build a second Sonata set, which in Genshin they would never do that. Basically, if you want to play a character a certain way, you have to get that artifact set. And it makes building multi-use characters a total bitch, dude. It sucks. So I do appreciate that. That's one cool thing they've done lately. Although they didn't do that for Lene. Lene DPS needs a different Sonata set. Oops. I'll try that out later, sir.
Roving among the
I need to finish my current quest. Where's the tower for this area? See it. Suppose I could check my damn map, but here's camp, and there's the tower over there. I know, I finished the quest. Is that what you're talking about? The end of the... Okay.
reality hacking complete.
There's also treasure.
Don't mind if I take these?
See if they went up this way. I can't use the bike. Oh, I guess I can use the bike and then the sensor on the bike. Then... a communication, you think it's a communication relay for rover homeland? What do I think? I don't know. You're saying that the black hole is a communication relay for rover's homeland?
You can count on me.
You can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.
Assuming master control. Structural override initiated. Initiating criticality protocol. Order executed. Drive safe.
Use sensor to find the hidden terminal.
Target acquired.
Ah, damn it.
Go, go!
That's when you know I'm getting tired. Put my hand back on the keyboard and hit burst again.
Need a ride, sweetheart? Whirling up. Lucky, lucky.
I do just keep finding random treasure. I don't know if that was intentional. So,
Sing in harmony
oh my god.
to the Savior's victory.
Oh, hello.
Body limit unlocked. The savior rises.
Oh, we didn't do much damage to these pricks, huh? Actually, we did.
Ghosts don't feel pain. Command mode engaged. All units authorizing maximum output. Processing complete. Drive safe. Tie a bow and call that my signature. Next. Hey, where's the fire? Whirling up.
There you go. Imeth, you redeemed yourself.
Don't mind if I take these?
Okay, now we'll head back over. It's a quick little detour. What happened when what happens when you max your forte? What is the difference between level 6, 7 to 10? What's the difference that happens? That depends on the character, really. I mean, we can look. I'll show you real quick. And it really depends on the character because you can look at skill detail. So you'll see here the Seraphic Duet. And this is basically the damage that you're getting, and this is level 10. But let me see if I can find a character that's like, okay, like somebody like Verena. No, Verena's Forte Circuit is even at 10. Rover. Damn, Rover needs some work, huh? Okay. So I guess it doesn't show what it would look like at level 7, but some of it will extend, like for this shimmer duration, some of it will extend to that kind of stuff. Concerto, energy regen will upgrade. It's basically because the Forte is their kit. It is what makes the character unique. It is because without the Forte circuit, Lene is basically the same as Mortifi, except that she's Spectro and he's Fusion. You add their unique Forte circuit, and that basically gives you the meat and potatoes of what the character actually does. So when you max out their Forte circuit, or as you increase it each level, you are amplifying usually their main sources of damage. There are a few rare exception characters that don't really benefit all that much, or they all benefit from their Forte circuit being leveled. But sometimes some characters, it may not be their number one priority, but it's always a top 3 priority for every character. And for most characters, it is among their top 1 or 2 priorities. Usually it's either Liberation in Forte, Basic in Forte, or Resonant Skill in Forte. So very, very important to focus on. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Damn. I was like, wait, how am I getting that already? Well, fuck, I better uh-oh, only 1 day of that left. It depends. For some, it might give crit, but usually it's not increasing crit. It's just going to increase the damage. Crit is something that is increased through things like weapons, Echo main stats and substats, Sonata set bonuses, and then your skill tree in the upper left and right corners. You can get bonuses as well. That's where you're gonna get crit. So crit bonuses are different than just normal damage increases. Where's the meeting place with motel? Well, it's all the way back there. Okay, so now I can go do my commission. Actually, where's that fucking bitch? No, that's Hyvasia. Where's Reactor Husk? Right here, right? I haven't heard much on the reruns, but I think you can bet your bottom dollar that Augusta is going to rerun. That I am quite certain of. Aside from her, I think Luke could potentially get a rerun.
Souls sing in harmony to the Savior's victory. Heroes on, lights up. Blindness check. Fly high. Truth, reach the cosmos.
Aim system unresponsive.
Break apart. Light arc.
Assuming master control. Stars, hear my queries.
Carlotta could rerun.
Structure override.
Uh-oh. She took a fall. But I do think two of the most likely ones are Augusta and Luke. I think Augusta is like 90%. You can quote me on that one. Luke, I put more at like 75%.
Over here. One more. Okay, where's the fire?
I think there is a chance of Chiwan or Galbrena or Sigrika, you know, all of who we got in 3.2, I know, but they've been rerunning a lot of characters after just one patch. They only take a break for one patch. So hard to say for sure, but
I heard something. Need a ride, sweetheart? The form of mech. Blade cleaves the night. Peril purged in light. Body limit unlocked. The Savior rises. Feather drones, it's all right. I'm okay.
Imith.
From the sky.
Hover module ready. Structure override initiating criticality protocol.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Luke is really good. I was telling dude earlier. I think a lot of people just think, okay, Luke sucks because he's not Imith. No, he's not quite as good as Imith, but he's really good in TOA. And he's quite good in End State Matrix as well. He's just not very good in wuwa. At higher investments, he is, but so is anybody.
All baddies will burn.
Move over here for a sec. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy. I think Luke has among the most fun gameplay in the game. Oh my god, I finally got level 20. I don't know how that took so long. That's so crazy. See, what was our pull savings looking like? Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. I basically have at least a guarantee of a 5-star, but I do not have. I don't have a guarantee. So I have a guarantee that I'll at least get either Denia or Verena. Just wants me to see that. Is that why it's fucking. Okay. Did I get something else here? Hey. Crushing it. Yeah, I've got quite a bit saved up. We got a couple days left. What is this? Oh, this one's seasonal. That will allow me to. Not that it matters. 'Cause we're already past the magic number. Anywho. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so I still didn't finish that quest. The magic tree. This is a cool area. The color scheme's a little off. Like it's, although I suppose that Lahairoi was like this too. Other than the desert area.
Hoping to get near to the sunstone and I'm faster in my mech, you know.
Hello, Mohel. Right. Yes, exactly. Yep, that'll be nice. That'll be very clutch. Plus the 10 weapon pulls. That'll make it easier to get Denny his weapon. I did it. All right. Yeah, the goal is to not really have to spend any for me. For Denia. This one, 3 days. Damn. We get this at least. Sick. Look at that. I only need 50 more. I'm gonna get the 10 pull. So Gifts of Grand Celebration. Where's that? Oh, you get it on May 23rd, which is in 5 days, but Denia comes out in 4 days. So it's about a day after. What do you mean individual progress?
Excuse me, could you check the supply list for the solar skin? Excuse me, could you check the supply list for the solar skin? I want to make sure it's right.
Radley, but
Roving among the stars. I'm faster in my mech, you know. Roving among the stars.
Okay, what?
stars.
Fuck, where is that shit? Is there some kind of a cave? It's saying that it's right there. Is there an underground area that I'm... That second anniversary thing. How do you do individual? I still don't fully understand what you're asking
Moving among the stars.
with individual progress. Oh, this is where all this shit is. Gotcha. Looks like I already did that one, didn't I? Oh no, it's sealed. Thursday. What is that? The day that you drink?
You know?
Your thirsty Thursday, Dante? It's Thirsty Thursday. No, it's that way. Bro. I think that's like perfect. Oops. It tells you right there. See? You get some from the QB Derby, you get some from the Lolo Express, you get some from the pinball thing. That's where you get most of it, is the pinball thing. And then 400 of it they just give to you. So it's almost impossible not to get all of it. And Soul Skin started this business. Oh, I wish I got to pick them up too. Is there any other treats in here? No. Nope. But again, we are sitting pretty. Yep. That's over 60 pulls plus the 7. So nice. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to bed. I got to work early tomorrow. So I will see you. I doubt I'll be streaming. If I do stream tomorrow, it'll be cameraless because I'll be over at the kid's house with the PlayStation. Maybe I will jump on for a little bit, but it'll be pretty low key. So if not, I'll see you guys in a couple days. But thanks for hanging out. Adios. And Goku, if you have any questions or things you want to, you're like, oh, I'm wondering this or that about a certain character that you're wanting to get, don't forget to check out my build guides on my in my YouTube library. I have pretty much all the modern characters have build guides. And I'm working on getting a Denia one out as well. So we'll get that out soon. All right.